Hi, this is Scott Patsko with the Northeast Ohio Media Group, and we're here for another football preview video. We have Open Door now. We're here with Coach Ray Lowe, along with players Jacob Lowe and Dan Snisman. Thanks for joining us, guys.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Before we get into this coming season, I wanted to look back at last season. It was the first varsity season for Open Door, and we finished up with 2 wins last year, kind of end on a strong note. After going through that year of varsity football, what do you want the guys to take away from that first experience?
It was a learning process. It was a learning process for all of us, for the players, the coaching staff. Those last 2 wins, the last 2 games of the season, that's kind of been the motto, is we want to move forward, take what we've learned in those 2 games, apply it to the off season, apply it to this new season, and hopefully we can continue on winning.
Okay. And Dan, going through that year, I know you had the junior varsity year, but what did you learn about yourself as a football player playing varsity for the first time?
Well, it moves so much quicker as a varsity, so you really just gotta, as a quarterback, kind of calm down and let the game come to you. So that's what I've learned, is just let the game come to you. Don't force things, don't rush things, and kind of just stay calm.
And Jacob, maybe can you give me an idea of what it was like when you did get that first win?
It was great. It was a long time coming. Everybody had put in hard work through the first 6 games. And so it was great that the hard work finally paid off. Everybody was stoked on the bus ride back. It was a long bus ride back, and we'd had our fair share of long bus rides back that had been quiet. And this one, it was nice to hear all the laughter and happiness. So
yeah, it couldn't be long enough, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Coach, I know you got more guys this year. Kind of added a little bit to the roster. I think you had everybody coming back from last year.
That is
right?
correct. Yes.
With that group and them kind of having gone through it now, what do you think you're going to be doing well this year?
I think one of the things that I talked earlier about everything being a learning process. One of the things we've learned is that in order for us to be successful, we need to be able to control the football. Mm-hmm. So we've made some changes and tweaks in how we're going to be doing things this year that I think is going to allow us to make that change and to be able to control the football better for us. So the more we can do that, the more successful we'll be.
Now you have kind of a motto that you're using this year having to do with boiling water. I was wondering if you could kind of tell me how that came about.
Sure. 4 years ago when the program started, my brother, who lives in North Carolina, sent me a book, and the book is called 212, The Extra Degree. It's all about it's a motivational book, and the premise behind it is all on the boiling point of water. So at 211 degrees, water is just hot. At 212 degrees, it boils. That boiling water produces steam, and that steam can move a locomotive. So we try and take that process, that storyline, and apply it to football. So if we can get our kids to perform at 212 degrees every day, and they're aiming for 1 degree better than they were the day before by the end of the season, we're going to be a lot better off as a football program. We apply that not only to football, but to school and to life. It's one of those life skills.
In talking to both of you last year, I know you talked about being part of something, at the beginning of something at Open Door. You're helping build this program, and going into your second year, is that kind of still the mindset that you want to keep laying that foundation for the future teams?
Yeah, I think so, because last year it was our first varsity year. So the first 2 years we were focused on building, I'd say, just a football team, and so now these next 2 years, and then in years to come, I'd say we'd be focused on building a strong varsity program.
Now, you were kind of unique last year. You were a quarterback, and then you turn around and you're a defensive end. Not a lot of guys do that double switch. Do you plan on doing that again?
Yes, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The way our defense is set up now it looks like I'm going to have a little bit more room to work with the way I play. At the last 2 games, I was actually playing a little bit more outside linebacker. And so just depending on the team we're going to play, I might be playing defensive end 1 game and then turn around and play outside linebacker the next. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Either way, you get to hit people.
Yeah, that's what I can't wait for. That's it.
So, Coach, what do you think would be a successful step forward for this team here in year 2?
I think the big focus is going to be consistency. If we can be more consistent, both offensively and defensively, I think if we can do that, I think we can see more wins. I don't know any coach in their right mind that wouldn't say they want to get into the postseason. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely one of the goals. Whether or not that happens, it's just a matter of we take 1 game at a time, 1 week at a time, and kind of see where the chips fall.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining us, guys. We look forward to seeing you this season. And that'll do it for us right now. Stay tuned to cleveland.com for more coverage of high school football.